All right, good morning. This is Joe Henches with Beyond the Chart, and this is a stock chart analysis update video. We're going to look at Tesla, SolarCity, FirstSolar, and JinkoSolar. Okay, Tesla, first one up. Now, it looks like I'm still holding this A, B, C corrective action type wave here. This B wave marginally went above the top of wave one or the beginning of wave A. Okay, as you can see here, now we got this B wave, and now we're working C. So again, when you estimate where C might be, actually it typically will come back down in this flat type correction. This is what you call flat in the Elliott wave theory. You have an A, a B that comes back to the beginning of A, may go slightly beyond it, and then you get a C wave that'll come back down, usually to the end of A, right down in here. So that's around 180. So still expecting that. It's been kind of working its way down. Let me blow it up a little bit. Okay, so now here's the wave structure. Here's what we've got. I've got this trend line drawn in here as a potential. If it breaks it, that's a possible pop to the upside. And again, it looks like we have a little 5-wave move down here, a second wave pullback, and possibly a 3. We're not sure what this is. We're kind of working something. This could all be a possible part of a 3. Again, target down here at 180. We'll see if this plays out. Again, this is the scenario, and this is all you can do. I mean, you lay out a scenario and you see if it continues to follow the pattern. If it doesn't, then you go to an alternate scenario. But it always helps to have some kind of vision or some kind of idea as to what might be going on with the stock. And this is my best idea at the time. I've drawn this little trend line in here because if it breaks that, that'll be a perfect little swing move to the downside. And right now in the pre-market, Tesla is trading around 243. So it's like right in here. Or the bid and ask, let's put it that way, is bid and ask. It's about 15 minutes before the market opens here on Friday, October 31st, Halloween here in the United States. So, all right, that's Tesla. And then SolarCity. So let's see, SolarCity. This is bounced up here pretty good yesterday. It almost looks kind of like JinkoSolar is doing the same thing, a little bit of a consolidation, and we'll get to that. I still think that, this is a WXY corrective action. Let me zoom out so you can see what I'm talking about. The end of a wave one, we're now in corrective action. And let's see where, if we typically, if Y will equal W, that at 100%, that means that we would have more to go to the downside. So, that's if that's the case, So right now, then the theory is, let's see, we potentially have 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5th move down to the downside. But typically, when you get into a Y, it's going to do some type of zigzag or some type of corrective action. Each one of these scenarios does, okay? Because what it ends up doing is, the reason this is a W and then an X, this is a W because it did a corrective move, but the corrective move wasn't enough. I mean, that one pattern wasn't enough, and it's continued to correct and now developing something else. So what's really happening here isn't totally clear, although it looks a little bit like an A, B, C type zigzag. I'm not sure. So this wave count, actually I'm going to take this off until this is slightly clearer. Let me cut that text and cut this too. Until this is a little bit clearer, I'm going to wait and see what happens. So again, the trend lines, 55's down, the 21's down, let me zoom in. Now the 10 is slightly crossing this, but again, you get a 21-day simple that's been fairly hard down, although it's starting to round. So it'll be interesting to see, does this consolidate a little bit further and set up for some kind of upthrust to the upside? We'll have to continue to watch. Okay, FirstSolar. This is one that I am actually in a trade idea, and I bought puts in here, I think it was, let's see, what's the low here? Yeah, 54.50. And then it's kind of worked against us. And now we've got a couple closes above the 10. I've got to stop right above this high. And we'll have to watch and see what happens. I really thought that we had some type of flag formation. I thought this was going to roll over and continue down because we had this consolidation up here and it broke on down pretty good. So we'll have to see whether or not it continues to work our way or not. In the pre-market right now, it's bidding 56.71 to 57.40. So that's right in here. So if we get to move up and we hit that little stop I've got up here, I'm out. You know, it's like it didn't work. You know, what are you going to do except try to preserve as much of your capital as you can? I am not going to get into a, oh, I hope it goes my way kind of thing. Okay, JinkoSolar, same thing. Similar type thing as I talked about, you know, consolidation going on here. So this will be interesting to see now what this looks like to me, because it almost looks like a pennant. Okay, it looks like a little bit of a flagpole and a pennant. But the trend is kind of down because lower lows, lower highs. It's kind of breaking down. You get 55 below the 233, the 21 below the 55. The move has been a little bit kind of rolling over. Let me look at this. But on this one, this is potentially a fourth wave type action. And here's the other thing on this. When I do the projection for the Y, let's go, here's W, because again, this was a complex correction. A lot of these got very complex. Back to here, it almost got to that 100%. So there's a very good chance that this possibly ended right here. So, it might be a low probability entry to get in a break of a couple day high or something like that, and then just have a stop right down below this, below this consolidation, and as a way to protect yourself. So I'm not going to play it for options right now. I just don't feel totally. I mean, it could be an A, B, C type move and then roll back over. I'm not sure I want to play for the C type move back up to the 55 in here. So anyway, that's my take on JinkoSolar. So that's the 4 stocks for today, and we'll be back tomorrow with a weekend update, and we'll take a look at 4 more stocks. Let me see which ones they are that I'll look at. This weekend, I'll be looking at Las Vegas, 3 stocks actually. Las Vegas Sands, MGM, Melco Crown, so the casino stocks, and I may look at Wynn too, just to throw that in there, although I'm not trading options on Wynn right now. Yeah, I'll throw that in there. So we'll have those 4 casino stocks, and we'll see what's going on with them. All right, this has been Joe for Beyond the Chart. If you felt like this video was helpful and beneficial, please share it on social media. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Just click on the little red box here. It gives you access to the Trade Ideas webpage that I've got, and you can download the free PDF I've got for you. And you'll get email notices of when I do updates on the website and posts kind of thing. So, all right, everyone, have a great Friday. We'll talk to you this weekend.